So as you guys probably know, we've talked a lot about Japanese artists getting harassed by the Twitter police, Westerners who often like to harass Asian artists for various reasons, including saying that they made a character too light-skinned and then fixing the design. However, that's not what's going on in this one. This is more of the newer approach that the Twitter police have been taking, which is accusing an artist of using AI, of not actually drawing the art that they're posting. That takes us to this artist, Shio, who had posted this art saying, "Cream the rabbit," hashtag Sonic the Hedgehog, hashtag Cream the Rabbit, to which this Twitter cop, Lisnovsky, says, "So, how long for people to realize these are AI?" At the time of this screenshot provided by Savvy, we can see that Lisnova's tweet had like 24,000 likes, causing numerous people to also brigade Shio, accusing Shio of using AI, in which you can see some of the responses here. For example, this one reading, "Listen, if you want to prove you made it by yourself, show us a time lapse of the drawing at high speed, so the whole process is shown short like this." They got a response from someone who says they don't have to do anything if they don't want to which that person responds saying, "Then they will still be accused for using AI." Man, what a weirdo. Another one saying, "Sorry, but that's AI." Similarly, this one saying, "You use AI, shh." Now, the specific tweet of Shio's that they're responding to here is a bit unclear because it has since been deleted, but we can very reasonably presume that they were either posting this on the direct tweet that Shio made of Cream the Rabbit, or a tweet they made addressing the AI accusations or something of the sort. Regardless, Shio would eventually address this in a different tweet that has not been deleted. We'll take a look at that in a moment, but first, as more and more people began to defend Shio and call out the Twitter police for being a bunch of absolute creeps, Lisnovsky also got a ton of backlash for the tweet that they made that once again got over 20,000 likes. Eventually, Lisnovsky making this response that reads, "Good morning. I just woke up and after looking at the events, I guess I have some apologizing to do. I'm sorry for posting that comment, really, since the art is privated. The post got community noted, all without me noticing. I guess I can say things got blown out of proportion. I also apologize to people for acting extremely awful towards the post, getting viral, quote unquote. Despite that not being something I was expecting. I didn't mean for a civil war to happen in the comments. Things got out of control very quick, honestly. I should have deleted the post sooner. I'm sorry if the words don't go through properly. Despite being Argentinian, I don't like my country nor my language, so I've been using English for 10 years now, and I'm still not good at typing stuff still." However, people in the responses are not having that. For example, Savvy saying, "The honorable thing for you to do is delete your account. Go crawl back to Tumblr and take a few years to reflect on why you really did that." Another saying, "I hope you sent them a private apology." And Lisnovsky saying, "I did, but it seems I can't send them any more messages after sending 5 of them." Similarly below that one, a response saying, "Apologize to the artist directly." And yeah, it is pretty weird that they didn't tag the artist directly in this tweet. Like, they directly quote tweeted the artist originally and sent that accusation to them. But then when they make this so-called apology, they're not going to tag them at all. For some reason, this is something that's fairly common on Twitter. In situations like this where people harass an artist and get backlash and make some apology or whatever, this is not the first time I've seen them like not tag the artist. It makes the apology come off rather questionable and insincere. If they're still hoping that the accusations stick in a way, like, oh, here's the apology that no one knows who I'm specifically referring to unless they're in the loop with the situation. But anyways, that takes us back over to Madam Savvy and a quote tweet that she made responding to that apology post from Lisnovsky. And we're specifically taking a look at this as well because Shio actually responded to this tweet, which we'll get to after we get all the context, of course. So Savvy says, "A tale of caution. There's a lot of garbage humans out there, like the person I'm quoting now. You must be wondering what led to this. Another loser viciously attacked another artist for using quote-unquote AI. That post went viral, and through the user's own vitriol and others, the artist in question had to go private temporarily. Any attempt to provide evidence was, of course, ignored, and the poor artist received endless hate, cruel words, and was even accused of not even being Japanese. All you had to do is go to the user's media tab and you would see progress images and their tablet. But no, this ugly loser accused someone of AI. The only reason anyone does this is to cause trouble. An individual who would use AI would have nothing to lose, but an artist who does not would have everything to lose. There's zero reason to make petulant AI call-out posts and independent artists. Business are different, but this, to do it in such a hateful manner, not okay. Every week, some new loser comes along clout chasing. I wish I had more screenshots to show how absolutely abhorrent these people were, but you get the point. I think it's disgusting to put an artist through so much stress. It could ruin their business or even their hobby to be attacked like that. Shio was the artist attacked. If you like Sonic art, feel free to check them out. Very cute work. You can also search the name and see what kind of horrible things were said. And yeah, Savvy including a number of other examples of people harassing the artist. I'm not going to go through all this stuff. Some of it would even be a bit much to show here on YouTube, but essentially to summarize it, you got all manner of accusations from people accusing Shio of using AI to be in a PDF file. As mentioned, also accusing Shio of not actually being Japanese. And other people trying to self-promote themselves, harassing Shio and being like, look at my art instead. Which takes me to my next point, and then we'll take a look at Shio's response. This point, though, is that a lot of people who accuse other artists of using AI and stuff like that are artists themselves, and I find that so weird. Like, you would think artists have some sort of mutual respect and kindness to each other, and generally they do from what I've seen, but then you have this other subset of like Twitter cop clout chasing weirdos who try to cancel other artists and get them harassed and use that to promote their art. It's seriously beyond pathetic. And so, as mentioned, hopping over to Shio's account, Shio responds to Savvy's tweet, the one we just read, and says, "When I first saw the quote you wrote, my heart was immediately drawn in. I can't even describe how deeply those words resonated with me. As I repeatedly read that passage for hours, tears wouldn't stop flowing. Before I knew it, my emotions were overflowing, and I was surprised at how deeply moved I was. The thoughts and pain that I usually keep buried inside seemed to lighten because of your quote. It meant so much to me. I'm truly filled with gratitude. Your words have been a source of encouragement and have given me hope. Thank you so much." However, some people would defend the false accusations and actually get upset at Savvy's tweet. For example, this one saying, "Wait, are you trying to defend AI images and are now calling out the person who rightfully pointed it out while having no control of what people who saw it started saying? What's wrong with you? AI is not art, it's art theft." What is this person even talking about? Where's Savvy defending AI images? They're defending a person from falsely being accused of using AI. This person's like actually doubling down and defending the harasser. And go figure, that person's pin tweet is them talking about how their commissions are open for stuff like Sonic art. Going back to what we were just talking about a few minutes ago, someone would call them out saying their point is that it wasn't AI art. If you went onto the artist's timeline, there's progress images and such that were left out by the initial accuser. Isn't that convenient? But the OP says, "But there's so much I'm missing, but noticing as well. Like I never heard of a cream as a hedgehog challenge." Where was that even a thing, though? Maybe I'm out of the loop. I don't recall the initial tweet ever talking about some like challenge, though. They're just like, Cream the Hedgehog. The frick are they talking about, dude? And excuse me, it says Cream the Rabbit, not Hedgehog even. The point is, those persons like making stuff up and getting mad about it, it looks like. I also have to think maybe they used AI, but drew over it to make it seem legitimate. There was a thing called Mobius AI that seems to produce the same stuff the artist did. Plus, people who are using AI will usually make fake work in progress stuff as well. So you can understand why I'm questioning a lot of things. Oh my gosh, the terminally online behavior from this person is like off the charts. It's like crazy. And yeah, this is the sort of person who will back up false accusations about other people on Twitter. So if you're ever getting harassed by people like this, just keep in mind this is the sort of person that's coming after you. On a more wholesome note, we've got this Geen profile pic, based Geen profile pic person responding here to Savvy's tweet saying, "I'm noticing a pattern. An artist gets accused of AI and it's from other artists. It's a shame that some folks would rather witch hunt another artist rather than learn from them. Your art isn't going to improve with that mindset." And finally, going back to Shio's Twitter account, once again, you can find them over on Twitter at which... yeah, I'm not even going to try reading that out loud, but I will have it in the description for you to copy paste over in Twitter if you'd like to go find them there. And Shio's most recent pinned tweet, as you can see, is this one saying, "Test. First time I've tried using a time lapse, but I don't feel very good about it. Like, I'm being monitored." And so that is the situation. Hope you enjoyed my coverage. If you did, please consider liking and or subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you in the next one.